G'day guys, Club Kara here today. We're going to be planting carrots. So I'm just going to show you some of the carrot seeds that we picked off the old carrots that we had growing through summer. That's what they look like, and you can see the little seed there. Basically we just crush them off like this, and that's how we retrieve the seeds. Here's some that we've got earlier. That we've already pulled off the main stems. Now there's a lot of swarf and bits and bobs in there. A lot of that's probably rubbish, and there's a lot of seed mixed in with it, so I'm not really too fussed about separating them. There is a little technique. You can soak them in water, and any seed that sinks is a viable seed, but then you've got to dry them out again. So I'm just going for the rough method. What we've done, we've sectioned off this area of the raised bed into two sections, so when we water, we make sure the water sort of gets into a nice square of where we're planting. So that's probably it's probably close to 1 metre by say 800 mil, same as that one. So we've got a couple of square metres here roughly. So all I do is the technique. These are organic heirloom varieties of carrots. I think they're called a purple dragon, I reckon, or something like that. Anyway, it's like an heirloom variety of carrot, so that's why you can collect the seed. It's not a terminal variety that you buy from some of the main brands that you buy from supermarkets and retail stores. These are actually heirloom varieties that will shoot seeds that are viable, that you can replant from year to year. So we purchased carrots probably 1 year, and we've been collecting seeds for the last probably 3 years now. So this is how we're going to do it. We just get a handful and we're just going to spread it out. Got a fair bit there. We can thin them out as they go. Do this other bit here. I might do this one a little bit more sparingly. That should probably do it. And then basically I just scratch them over. Now carrots, because they're such a small seed, you've got to really be careful that you don't overbury them. So I just basically scratch the surface like this in each layer, and then I'll just smooth that over, and then I'll just water it every day. Unless you get a fair bit of rain, carrots need to be watered every day. Even if you get a little sprinkle, it would pay to get a watering can and just top them up and give them a little bit of extra water. They need a lot of water, so make sure it's a real helpful technique when growing. I've never really had much success in the past until I worked out that you do need to water them all the time, every day. Alright, we'll spread that out. As you can see, we've got a lot of organic matter in here, a lot of horse manure that's broken down, and try and keep it as nutrient rich as you can. Oh, that is, looks like a squid. Okay, so that's basically as far as we go. Now you can leave 1 or 2 carrots to continue to grow, so you can end up with these flowering heads. Quite a pretty flower. They're all white when they're in full bloom, but they do take a long time to actually let them dry on the bush completely. This one's probably been picked a little bit prematurely. You can see it's still got a little bit of green, but it is sort of nice and crumbly when you pick it. And I just leave them in a tub until they sort of dry right out, and then I'll just sort of crush that up into my bowl, and then I'll jar it up and store it. So you do that once a year. You should have enough seed to sort of see you through probably 1.5 years, maybe even 2 if you leave enough. So that's our little carrot growing technique. We'll keep you updated on this as it goes, and hopefully we can show you some success of growing carrots. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the garden next time.